But the sandwich is really where it's at, though. All right. Let's make sure we get it. All right, guys, I am back today with another episode of Petty Bites. And today we are doing an episode on Miss Nancy over at Taste of Andy's. And we got something special here. It's not her fried chicken, but it still looks like something tasty. So we got one of her signature box lunches here. I think it's kind of the go-to for everybody that lives in Lebanon. If you've been here long enough, you know kind of what she does over there. She is the Queen of Catering. But what we have today is some chicken and dumpling soup because it is soup season. So we got a chicken pesto sandwich that is hot, which looks really good. We got one of her signature cookies. Here, let's take it out. Some Halloween vibes on there. But for dessert, I'm not gonna probably eat that. I am going to be eating this delicious thing right here, which is a hot honey cheesecake. I've had 3 of these in a week already, so that's how much I love them. And I had one yesterday at 9 o'clock in the morning, so yeah. Those are the vibes I'm on early in the morning. But let's dive into this. I think I'm gonna try the sandwich first, so let's do that. Again, it's a chicken pesto sandwich. Looks like it's got some shredded chicken on here. It's got some tomatoes, onion, obviously with pesto. Now, again, if you guys follow my page, you know I'm not a tomato fan at all. But this, when it's hot and like melted down like this, I can eat it like that. So, just not a whole tomato fan at all. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, everything she makes is amazing. Super sweet woman. Anybody that's been in Lebanon for, last 20 years knows Miss Nancy, so super sweet lady. Makes great food. But oddly enough, her main business is her catering, so she runs this Tuesday through Thursday from 9 to 2, but she does majority of her businesses through catering, so we're gonna try this and see how it is. Again, I don't know if any of y'all are chicken and dumplings fans, but I am. And I'm glad soup season is here. Yesterday was the first official day of fall, so this is definitely good to have today. And it's raining, so it's perfect. It's creamy. It's not too salty. You can tell that the dough they use in there is good. It's not too mushy. But the sandwich is really what it's at, though. Besides the onions coming out like that, but so this is kind of like a setup like Panera Bread a little bit, kind of like a pick two. You get a cup of soup and then you get like a half a sandwich. And this sandwich kind of reminds me of the Frentega chicken at Panera. So I didn't know she even had this, to be honest. So it's good. We also got crackers to go with it, and she's got a little Andy's mint. So putting Andy's inside her boxes makes sense. Also, I want to say, over at Andy's, Miss Nancy is probably the nicest person that I've met since doing the whole food blogging thing here in Lebanon. Always takes time to come sit down with me every time I'm in the shop. Doesn't matter how busy she is, we always sit down and chat about, things around town or just how my life's going and health and whatnot. So, for anybody that does that, I definitely have an appreciation for her. So, and she definitely goes out her way to show that she cares. So I love that about her. She's always booming during the week. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have been there for lunchtime. It's a good lunch. She's not overly priced. The prices are solid. And everything's always, above and beyond good. So, and the customer service is always good as well. So, but let's move into this cheesecake. This is a hot honey cheesecake. Now, again, I had this last week when I ordered an omelet, so it doesn't really make much sense. But I'm telling you guys, it's probably one of the better cheesecakes I've had all year. It's like hot honey mixed in with like some type of apple filling or something like that, but it's good. And it's got like apple streusel on top, so. I mean, it's too good. People always ask me, how do I keep, not from blowing up, getting too big? And it's probably because I walk 10 to 15,000 steps a day. But I eat a lot of food that would probably blow you up, and this is the reason why. But you got to keep yourself accountable. Kind of give you some like closing thoughts on this. As we go through this, as I start through these episodes, we'll kind of find a way to kind of how I want to format it. But the sandwich was solid. I don't know if I really want to give any like ratings. I know I gave a score to the rail, but I don't really want to do that. So, but everything was above averagely good, obviously. So again, the chicken and noodle soup, chicken and dumpling soup was good. Loved it. Creamy, not too salty, the way you want it. Obviously, the highlight here and the star of the box is the chicken pesto sandwich. Comes with tomatoes, onions, the shredded chicken, pesto sauce. I mean, it's all good. And it's a hot sandwich. And then also, don't forget, you get a cookie to go with. I mean, or you can be like me, you can get a piece of cake or something that she's, offering for that day. But yeah, this is her signature box lunch special. And I think it may switch from time to time. I know she has like chicken salad sandwiches on croissants, or I'm pretty sure you can kind of gear it any kind of way you want, wherever her options are. So definitely something good. Her pick 2 lunchbox special. So if you're looking for something not too overly filling, this is probably the best way to go for lunch. I want to ask you guys for suggestions for my next episodes. I think I've got a couple lined up already. I know I mentioned on my Facebook page that we're going to be trying to do Sparrow's Cart. I'm trying to get lined out some way that we make that work. But if you guys have somebody in mind that you know that you want me to go and see or visit, let me know. Send me a DM. Send me a comment on one of my pages or comment on one of my posts, and just let me know.